This is Ryan from Finale Inventory, and today this video is going to show you how to fix a warning for no product for product lookup. Now this is a very common warning that we get when we are trying to push stock levels to a selling channel. It essentially means that we are searching your catalog of products on your website and we are unable to find the SKUs that we are trying to update. Now let's jump right in. The first thing we're going to do is go to our integrations page. Now what we're going to see is we have some warnings down here on my Shopify. Now what I can see is this is on the push stock levels to the Shopify, and I have 8 lookups with warnings. So let's take a look at them. So right now what we're seeing is we have 8 different SKUs, and what we're looking at here is that we have no product for product lookup and the quantity that we are trying to push. So this is showing us that we are attempting to push a stock update, but we can't find these SKUs on your Shopify. Now there's a few things that can happen here. Number one, these SKUs may not exist on your actual channel itself. This could just been a mapping error or something along those lines. Now in addition to that, you could have a leading space or a trailing space on your actual Shopify SKU, so that might be something to look at. So if you see and you know that this, for example, exists for sure on your Shopify, please make sure you're checking if there is a leading space or a trailing space, because that may be the issue. All you have to do is just quickly delete that leading or trailing space, and that should fix the issue for you. Now the main reason why we get this is because the SKU actually does not exist on your Shopify. So we can affect this in bulk very quickly. So let's go ahead and export this. We're going to get this file and open it up. And what I'm going to do is I'll bring this over here. Now, what we can see is that we have some different fields here. Now we have the product ID, or product lookup rather. We have the integration task. We have the message that we're getting and what's going on here. Now, really, we only need this one here. Now, we can go ahead and repurpose this column so we can clear our contents. And we can add a column called stores to remove. Now, at this point, what we can see is all we need to do is add our Shopify store name. So what we can do here is we can back out. Now what we're looking for is this title right here. So we're taking Shopify and we're taking whatever your store name is here. So that's the only information that we need. We'll copy that and we will drop this into the spreadsheet. Now we need to make sure that this is on every single line, and that's all we need to do. So now what we can do is copy these 2 fields, and we can come over and import product lookups. And then what we can see is that we have our product lookup, and we also have stores to remove. Those are the 2 fields that we need today. So we're going to drop that in. We can assign them if they weren't already assigned in your spreadsheet. And now we can see that we understand these. So we're going to use SDVAR as an example once we commit this. Now at this point, the lookup should have been removed, or store association rather. So when we come into that product SDVAR, what we can see is that the SKU is still mapped to the product ID, but the store association has been removed. Now that store association is what we actually use to push a stock level. So the second it's removed, it will no longer create that no product for product lookup warning. And the next time that this integration runs, which is every 5 minutes when it's in an automatic mode, this will remove all of those warnings. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you have any other questions, please contact our service team and we'd be happy to help.